Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. This is your host Ram, the cricket show, Cricket Happenings. Well, warm welcome to everybody, whosoever are available. Well, the first thing that we are going to do is we go and look at the third test match between England and Pakistan, where England are absolutely on the box seat with the score of England declaring the innings closed at 583 for three declared on the second day of the final test match, and Pakistan were left reeling by James Anderson as James Anderson picks up wicket number 596, just 4 wickets short of a 600th wicket, as he actually, as I said, he reeled off 3 wickets in quick succession as the Pakistanis were reduced to 24 for 3 at the end of the day. And 83, in fact, as you remember, Pakistan on the first day had this English innings on an absolute leash when they reduced them to 100 and staring down the barrel at the time. And out came and the person who actually is named Zach Crawley. What an innings from him. In fact, he went on to join David Gower, who is the youngest England batsman ever to get on to a double century. And here it is, Zach Crawley has definitely gone over his mentor as he amassed 267 runs, which included 34 boundaries and 1 six. And Josh Butler completed his second century as he was out for 152 with 13 fours and 2 6, a monumental partnership. When at 127 for 4, it looked like England were definitely going down with Zach Crawley at the crease. But what an effort! What a rear guard! What a monumental transformation there from 127 for 4. The English batsman Crawley and Josh Butler kept the Pakistani bowlers really frustrated as they took the score along, moved it, kept moving it to 486. So it's a monumental partnership. It's If you look at it, it is basically 359 runs partnership between Zach Crawley and Josh Butler. So now let's talk about the Zach Crawley's innings. Now Zach Crawley's innings, what was good to see is he's a player all well. He also played the spinners very well, where he used the sweep effect. So that is the mark of a very good player. And Zach Crawley is definitely bracketed himself into one of those, and one definitely looks forward to this player Zach Crawley to make a lot of runs in the future. There's no doubt. So that's a very good thing for England. And what was good about Zach Crawley was he kept going. There was a lot of aggression in his innings, and also it's very good to watch his strokes when he actually gets the ball, when he hits the ball. It really is a treat to watch, and he's a wonderful player. He's going to turn out to be a wonderful player for England, no doubt about it. And Josh Butler, all those criticisms were put to rest, as he already proved that in the this another beautiful effort, 152. Once again, coming when the English chips were down, 152 on the board for him with 13 fours and 2 6s. Josh Butler, one has to say that there was a lot of things going on. He's done what was expected, and that's all 40 today with 5 boundaries. Best was not out on 27, which he normally does, as you know. And Stuart Broad made 15 with 2 beautiful sixes. In fact, he swept the spinner Fawad Alam for a superb 6. And I have to say that it was England really 46. Asad Shafiq was the one who picked up the wicket of Zach Crawley by spinning one down the leg side. And if you look at the wickets also, if you look at the wickets there, Bones was out for 6 and Sibley for 22. But the wicket of Pope was something which was. And okay, let's talk about the wicket of Joe Root. What a delivery from Naseem Shah. It's a solitary wicket that he took, but what a delivery. Back of flank, jagging away. and he forced Joe Root to play at it. I mean, it's an unplayable delivery, and it took the healthy outsiders and all that Joe Root could watch the ball nestling into the keeper's gloves. Mohammad Rizwan, and a beautiful delivery, getting a beautiful wicket of Joe. And the other one, Ollie Pope, was absolutely beaten for pace there. This was the fizzer from late into that, and the ball had crashed through the gate and taken the stumps. So what a delivery from Yasir Shah. Now so that was as far as the England innings was concerned. So let's have a look at the Pakistan scorecard. Now Pakistan played just 10.5 overs, and James Anderson was absolute on roll. Now let's hear the wickets here. Now, Shan Masood, after making that century, he has looked all at sea, one could say. And as Anderson got the ball to Shan Masood, the ball was swerving away from him in the air. It was pitched on the middle and leg stump, and it straightened at the last moment. It hit the knee roll, and that was it. It's that Anderson struck once again. This time, the ball hitting the seam, and further, and Abid Ali could do nothing but get an edge onto the shoulder of the bat as he pushed forward in defense, and this low catch was taken. But it was the right choice of Babar Azam coming in, because there was not much overs. If you look at it, 11 for 2. Let's see, 11 for 2 was in the fifth over, and you had another just 5 to 6 overs to go. And why would anyone send Babar Azam? In fact, I think Azhar Ali should have been okay as a captain, but Babar Azam to me would have should on probably a night watchman should have come. Probably they could have thrust in either Mohammad Rizwan or Fawad Alam or probably Mohammad Rizwan would have been the best bet, or even Fawad Alam or Yasir Shah for that matter. So balls in that particular over moving away from Babar Azam, and one wicket, and the Pakistani batting was in disarray at the score reading 24 for 3. That stumps to it that now it's going to be, they still have some batting to come there. Azhar Ali is there. They have Asad Shafiq, who is a good person to have in a crisis situation. Fawad Alam. I still question the entry of Babar Azam and why Pakistan did not send a night watchman. Mohammad Rizwan, Fawad Alam, so there's still the batting to come, but I think it's going to be a very tough ask, because first what happens tomorrow. And also, let me tell you, James Anderson's bowling figures 5, hopping and ducking, and it was very fine. Jofra Archer in those 2 overs. Watch Jofra Archer once again to go. Sorry, England are placed very well on the third day to most of it. Jofra Archer was looking dangerous today, but that was it. So that is as far as England and Pakistan are concerned. Results coming in here. That we are talking about the Caribbean Premier League. 2 matches are played today. 1 match is right now underway, and James Jamaica Thala was in absolute trouble here. It's 52 runs in 21 balls. Let's have a look at the equation. Well, so I think with Andre Russell, if Andre Russell stays there, I have 2 4s and 1 6 in that, and he has the company of Fidel Edwards. So let's have a look at the scorecard and see what really transpired. So Guyana Amazon Warriors, this is a match played in the Caribbean Premier League. It's the 8th match played in Taruba. 19, 3 4s, 2 6s. Charles Hemraj making 20 of 17. But other than Navinul Haq made 14, and Ned 1. But let's have a look at this. The bowling. Mujibur Rahman was the one. Jamaica Thala was in the pavilion for North. It was Green who picked up the wicket. Glenn Phillips was out, dismissed for North. Bonner was out for 4. And then Powell made 23, getting his team home. So Jamaica Thala was still absolutely into the game. 56 runs in 22 balls. It's a real possibility with Andre Russell in the crease, as I said. Now, let's have a look at the other match that happened. Now, we are talking about the match between the Zooks and the I think STKNP. So Zooks won by 10 runs. Just looking at only the I would say the what do you call the main features of the game. Fletcher made 46, Dayal 30, Zudran 28, 35. Mohammad Nabi playing a good hand in the end, crashing 3 sixes and one boundary in an unbeaten knock of 35, 22 balls. Mohammad Nabi 172 for 6 was the score for them, and the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots were restricted 162 for 8 with Coughlin from New Zealand being in the wickets column. He had the Premier League. The Indian team has arrived in Dubai for getting into playing the Indian Premier League, which is going to be playing in the United Arab Emirates. And what a great feat it is going to be. That's in the month of I believe it's in September. And Other than that, some news in this particular week. As you know, England and Pakistan will also be contesting the T20 matches. And for the T20 series, the former captain of Pakistan, Sarfraz Ahmed, has finally been drafted in. So he has been put experienced hands of Mohammad Hafiz and Shoaib Malik have been retained in the T20. Sarfraz Ahmed returning to the squad. And so that is the news. So if you look at this team, Babar Azam, Fakhr Zaman, Haider Ali, one of the young prospects from Pakistan, Haris Rauf, another who's done very well in the big lot of wickets in the Australian Big Bash League. Iftikhar Ahmed, Imad Wazim, Kushdil Shah, Mohammad Hafiz, Mohammad Hasnain, the young pace bowler, Mohammad Rizwan, Mohammad Amir, Naseem Shah, Sarfraz Ahmed, Shadab Khan, Shaheen Afridi, Shoaib Malik, and Wahab Riaz. So that is the team composition as far as the T20 is concerned. So the other news that happened in this particular week. Let's have a look at what else happened in this particular week. So looking at it, Malinga, I'm told, would be Lasith Malinga, the Sri Lankan veteran pace bowler, will be missing the initial part of the IPL, unfortunately. And I'm still trying to see whether there is control for cricket in India has been eyeing its own 100. So they are and Ganguly, Saurav Ganguly, the chairman of Selector 2021. Other than that, I don't think there's nothing else to really talk about. I think that's about it. Yes, one last news before I wind up here. Neil McKenzie, the former Bangladesh coach, has resigned as Bangladesh coach, and Bangladesh has to look out for a new coach. Well, dear fan subscribers, a pleasure bringing you this Cricket Happening show as usual. Unfortunately, from a daily cricket show, due to time constraints with my office chores and other chores, it's really become a weekly cricket show. But you can also bump YouTube